Welcome, Chisholm Trail 61. Today we're doing an old recipe. Some people call it a side dish. Some people call it a dessert. I call it my version of $1,000,000 rice, and I'm going to show you how to do that coming up right now. Okay, start off with, we got a 8-ounce bar of cream cheese. It's softened, as you can see. I've had it sitting out in this bowl for a few minutes. To that, we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. I may have to get that mayonnaise out now. There it comes. That's 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, and then our 8-ounce cream cheese. Over there, out of the way. We're just going to try to mix this up. Now I'm using a big bowl because you're going to need a big bowl for this. This is not a small thing. I probably wouldn't need a bowl quite this big, but you do need a big bowl. So you don't want to start out doing this in a small bowl. You want to start out with a big bowl, and we're just going to get all that incorporated good. You can see I'm just stirring it around there, getting my sugar and my mayonnaise incorporated with my cream cheese. Once we get that mixed good, we got 2 cups of cooked rice. That's 2 cups cooked rice going in. And we're just going to mix that in. Just stir it. Keep it stirring. That is white rice, just plain white rice. Wipe that off there. Get that mixed in pretty good. Just want to keep stirring till it starts to come together. Then we got a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple that's been drained. This is a drained 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. We want to stir it in. Man, she's starting to smell good already. That pineapple just really sets it off. Shoot, I'm ready to eat it right now. Good thing about this dish is, like if you got a function or something to go to the next day, it's a cold dish, so you can fix it the night before and then just put it in the refrigerator and have it ready to go next day. All you got to do is just take it out of the refrigerator and take off to wherever you're headed to, you're taking it to. It refrigerates, no problem. All right, and then we got a 10-ounce bag of the mini marshmallows. The whole bag going in. And we're just going to stir that in. You got to be careful when you go to stirring the marshmallows in, though, because they'll go to flying everywhere on you. If you let them pop up on you there with your thing, they'll go to flying out of there and go everywhere. Believe me, I've had a run-in with a marshmallow or 2 in my time. They don't always want to stay in the pan. But you can see how this is growing, getting to be more and more. So that's why I'm saying you definitely want to have a big bowl when you start. You don't want to start fixing this with a small bowl, because if you do, you're gonna wind up having to change bowls. Just well start with that big bowl to begin with. All right, and then we got. I used a 10-ounce jar of maraschino cherries, whatever you call them. But anyway, a 10-ounce jar of the cherries there, and I've sliced them in half. Now, a couple of tips for slicing your cherries. If you'll stand them up on the end and start cutting where the stem hooked to the cherry, they slice a whole lot easier. And another trick you can do is you can lay them on like a lid, a butter dish lid or something, and get you another one and hold the top of them with. And then you can just run your knife, like hold them in there, and then get you a long knife and just run right in between them and slice them all at one time. But we just want to stir that in. Now, I guess you could use any cherry, but I just happen to get the Maraschino. Y'all let me know how y'all say that in the comments there, because I don't really know what they called. I'm just an old southern boy. We just call them cherries, man. But anyway, you get that mixed in. Now, you can add nuts to this. If you wanted to add nuts, now would be the time you'd put your nuts in and stir them. I'm not putting the nuts in, but you'd add a half cup of nuts if you want to put nuts in it. This one, I'm not using the nuts. But anyway, I got an 8-ounce tub of whipped cream here. Whipped topping. We're going to put the whole whipped topping in. We're just going to empty the whole thing in there. I want to get all that goodness out of there. I like me some whipped topping. And we're just going to fold it in and stir it in. Man, I wish y'all could smell this. Make me hungry. Like I said, some people want to say it's a dessert because it's a sweet dish and it's served cold. It's not served hot. Some people call it a side dish. They use it for a side dish to go with a meal. I don't care what you call it. Just call me for supper. Call me when it's ready. That's all that matters. And that's pretty much all there is to $1 million rice right there. I'm going to get me a spoon. We're going to get us a little taste of that right here for y'all. $1 million rice. I want to get a little bit of all of it. Get me a cherry. Give me some of the rice, some of the whipped topping and stuff. Man, don't that look good? Smells good. Boy, you can smell them pineapples. They really set it off. Man, that is delicious. You ain't going to believe that's rice in there. It is that good. You can call it a dessert, call it a side dish. Use it what you want. You take this to a family function, everybody's going to be wanting the recipe for it. Give the video a thumbs up if you would. Like, share, subscribe to our video. Subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you that do. We appreciate all of you that take the time out of your day to watch our videos. Hey, $1 million rice. We'll be back and see y'all on the next one.